Alright, we are back. And just about done with this route. Just running around through, making sure I find everyone and fight everyone. A person, a rare sight. Thank you for visiting. A gift. Here's a spell tag. This is a really cool house. I'm so glad we found this. Spell tag. It intensifies ghost type moves. May it serve you well. So watch this. There's no one here. Yeah, because we just ran into a ghost. Pokemon games are great for being super creepy. They always have that kind of stuff in it. I'm using a dowsing machine, my Poketch. I'm looking for things buried under the snow. Well, not much here. Beside this boulder encrusted with ice, it's bone-chilling to touch. That is... It's got a name. It's some kind of frozen rock. Anyway, you want to go to this rock if you've got an Eevee. You evolve it next to rock, you will next have a Glaceon, the Ice-type Eevee evolution. That was introduced in this game. So, Route 217 to Lake Acuity, almost there. Well, what is it? Pokemon battle? This guy's probably awfully cold. It's trainer Olivia. Roselia, yeah, you are not ready for this one. Got it. So Roselia is down and out. We're hit with the hail, and we are running out of times to get drilled by that hail. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with Luxray. There is a possible problem here. Let's see if we find out what it is. Seaking. Seaking is an attacking water type. It's got some horn moves, but there's actually one more thing it can do, and that is sometimes they've got the ability Lightning Rod, where it will any lightning type move will hit them, and they will not take damage from it. This is not one of those times. Woo, you are alive, aren't you? Why would you ask me that, Olivia? Around these paths, because of all the snow, there are many folk tales of hauntings. Yeah, we've run into one. Here's the Acuity lakefront. And a Machoke, he's got to be cold. We're getting out of here. And there, the standing guards. We cannot get to Lake Acuity yet. I don't know why we can't deal with those guys like everyone else, but that's okay. Okay, a Sneasel. Probably should have actually attacked that thing and just gotten it over with, but moving on. An Ultra Ball. And Snowpointe City. A great trainer recognized by the Pokemon League. I look forward to carrying someone like that on this ship. Brr, in Snowbound Town is always freezing cold. The spirits of the trainers and their Pokemon burn hot and bright, especially the gym leader. Guess it's also a port. I guess it's a cold water port. Snowpointe City, you can't tell from here, but it is laid out in the shape of a snowflake. Not that kind of snowflake, Boomer. Let's rest our Pokemon. They've done a good job here. Obviously, we expect to use Houndoom moving forward. A temple? That's right, there's a temple here in Snowpointe. There's also a random Psyduck. I'm just assuming there's something in here, right? Like, doesn't there kind of have to be? I guess not. It's cold enough to freeze your eyelashes out here. Why don't you wear something a little warmer? Because I look cool. Or cold. What's up, man? Do you know a trendy saying? What am I playing? Shining Pearl? Shining. What? You just read my mind, didn't you? Huh? Okay, so I don't know. We'll go Shining. I said we'll go with Shining. Nice Vulpix, dude. You know you're not allowed to go in? I guess I'm not allowed to go into the Snowpointe Temple. Is that a Torchic? Medicham? My Haunter? No. My girl has so much vivacity and charm. Yeah, it is a Torchic. That's pretty cool. No pun intended anytime I say cool this episode. Candace is teaching me about Pokemon. She says I have to start by making friends with Pokemon. Alright. Well then. For the most part, this is where this episode actually ends from a storyline perspective. Why we're going to the underground. Now, it's a little bit different than the last time we did an underground-ish episode. So, I like Snowpointe City a whole lot. In fact, I always think about if I would live anywhere, in the Pokemon universe, it would be Snowpointe City. Yeah, I really say that. So anyway, we need to honor that love for Snowpointe City. So we're going to dig into some walls, but we're going to establish our secret base right here. Now, we've gotten the national dex, so since that time, the Grand Underground has gotten more grand. Specifically, the items we're finding are more rare, more awesome items, I should say, more often. Take a look at this. We found a massive bone. We'll give it to Houndoom. Found everything. So, I think that's a thick club if I were to guess. A rare bone. So it is not a thick club. It's actually just a rare bone. It's so rare I have never seen one before. And a Rotom statue. Isn't there one more here? Yeah. Now, this late into the adventure too, it looked like the underground men you see have better TMs. Last time I was here, I bought one for Earthquake in this section. So, as you get on, you can probably find better prizes. And, you know, at the rate we're finding good things down here lately too, we can often afford them. So what do we get? A green sphere, and a ghost statue of the pretty Persuasion. A Drifloon. And we're going to go up briefly, just because I cannot remember exactly where I went down. And I want it to always be somewhere I know. So, we are to the right-hand side of the gym in Snowpointe City. Now, if I could go have it be anywhere, I'd go like right outside the ghost house outside of Snowpointe. But that's kind of hard to reach, so we better stick with this. Let's redo our secret base. I like what I got going on here. Like how I had some members of my team there. That's kind of cool. We are just gonna trick it out with ghost type Pokemon only. And hopefully we can nice and slightly raise the rate of those things appearing. You know, totally slightly. More than anything else, like, it can really mess with the with anyone who comes in here who just suddenly sees themselves surrounded by ghosts. Do we have any more? Well, that's the last one I can see right here. Now we're at raises the appearance of ghost type Pokemon. So, pretty cool. We'll see more ghosts. Now, pretty hard for me to actually see where I should be spelunking in that menu. I guess you're online too, huh? Kind of, anyway. But yeah, I just have really found a lot more items and more interesting items since getting the national decks, and that's how I think it worked in the original too. Here's one example. These are mysterious shards, and I don't know what they do at all. Like, I have no idea. But we got 2 of them, and they didn't appear at all for me before the national decks. I haven't found a way to exchange them for anything yet. I assume at some point that will happen. I assume. Let's see what kind of chamber we got here. An icy cave makes sense in this area. I wonder if something's up with my online connections. I've got people just standing around. But yeah, you want to put your secret base somewhere you'll remember it and where you want to be. And I'll be in Snowpointe City pretty often, so I'll remember that's where my secret base is. A revive in a red sphere owl. We're awfully close to getting to 40, and maybe we'll find even better items then. Okay, so here's pay dirt. Looks like this is an armor fossil. Something we did not find before the national decks at all. My strategy here is just chip away. Small random areas. And hopefully, by pure sampling luck, leaf stone here, but I think we might be too late. Yep, we've got plenty of those for the record, but oh, it's a pretty cool thing to have. You cannot have enough stones. No, I won't need those stones in the main adventure here. In fact, everything we have is fully evolved at this point. I feel like I'm always getting steel-type pretty boxes, like, always. There's nothing I want less than a steel-type. Statue. We're at 40, which is the something good may happen threshold. Another one of those shards. We got a gorgeous stone box here. Looks like we got them all. What you really want in these situations are heart scales. But I'll gladly take the gorgeous stone box, and I happen to like dark type Pokemon just fine. It's Absol, who for what it's worth is not my favorite. Alright, we got 4 here. That is a bug type, which I like bugs. Let's see, we're much out of time. So I'm just gonna try a couple. Prism Sphere, but a gorgeous stone box of the bug type. A Heracross. And so another dark, gorgeous stone box. I swear if it's another Absol. And a red shard, which you can trade in for sunny day TMs. Always worth getting more sunny day TMs. And a Weavile. Very cool. Let's see what's up here. A whiteout cave. And a sharp beak. I think that's good for flying moves, I want to say. Don't ask me how it is that it snows in a cave. I'm sure there's a geologic explanation. I just don't know. Alright, so this guy will trade you large spheres, or trade for large spheres. Take a look. Yeah, he's got Earthquake. It's good to know this is near my secret base. Shadow Ball. Rock Tomb. Stone Edge. And Surf. Darn, just don't have enough there. I like the idea of the clear pedestals. Those sound nice. Explore a little more. Another whiteout cave. Delibird. Jeez, what is that thing? Is that a Sneasel? Snorunt. Kind of hate these things, but you know what? It's pretty free. Let's go after one of these Delibirds. Delibirds are awesome. I mean, like, they're pretty terrible Pokemon, but they're awesome. Kind of a nice Santa Claus theme to them. Yep, Prison can either blow up in your face, or it can restore your HP, I think. I think those are the rules of Present. So we'll swagger it. And, you know, see if it hits itself. Oh, it also knows Future Sight, apparently. I thought it was like present only with those guys. And we are going to take our time and try to capture this thing. If you cannot tell by the strategy here of getting Bastudon out in front. And then get Luxray out there, which will now lower its attack. Well, now we want that, right? And we will paralyze this guy to further increase our chances of catching him. And with that, let's see if the timer ball is any good at this point. Was that a... I thought it was critical. The arc on it was just different. So we got a Delibird and a timer ball. Oh, it also knows Drill Peck. How about that? And it cannot be put to sleep. Alright. Well, let's get out of here. And what we'll do is do a couple more digs and we are done with this. And done with this episode. So, just a couple more bonus digs. Uh-oh. I seem to have lost some kind of connection there. There we go. At least it wasn't steel. Looks like a fossil. Sure enough. Long one, too. That's like all you're finding. You uncover one of those. Ooh, and that is a root fossil. Cradilly, I think eventually that one evolves into. It's like Lileep or something. Oh, there's one. That's a water stone. Can never have too many. And a pretty stone box ice type. Mammoth swine. I think the move, honestly, might be to make your secret base full of normal type Pokemon, and then go to places where you can find a Ditto. It's like farming Ditto is one of the weirdly important things to do in the post game after you've defeated the Pokemon League. You want more Ditto. You're going to need them. You're going to need to find really good Ditto with a lot of different natures. It will just make your life easier. And you can't breed Ditto. Can't get new ones that way anyway. Alright, last one here. Help out the group there, and big bucks, no whammies. Let's see what we find. We got two. It is a dragon type. Again, seem to have lost connection. There we go. There's the other one, so nothing too exciting here. But alright. So that does it for this one. Let's find out what our dragon statue is and we'll call it. It's a Garchomp. Very cool. So, thank you very much, as always, for watching. Please have a good rest of your day. We'll see you next time.